Most dogs you won't believe actually exist. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button, get notified every day for more amazing content. With that being said, let's begin. Number 5. Bichon Frise. If you want to have one of those small dog breeds as pets, we recommend you start with the Bichon Frise, also known as the curly-haired Bichon. This is a dog that comes from the Maltese Bichon or the Water Spaniel. This is a very social breed with a cheerful and vivacious character. It's always hungry for attention. This is a small white dog with long curly hair in the shape of a loop. It stands out as a companion animal for its fun and its affectionate nature. This tiny specimen is only 20 centimeters tall, and it weighs between 2 and 4 kilograms. It's very funny with its rounded appearance due to its afro and fluffy hair, and with the face that always looks cheerful. You don't believe it, do you? Well, the hair, in addition, is very soft, and the owners usually tie it back to keep it presentable. Caring for this dog is very important. Basically, it's the most essential for its maintenance since it requires time and effort. This dog's hair tends to get tangled very easily, so you have to brush it and comb it at least once a day. Usually, a wire pin brush is the best brush to use. It's also a good idea to take the dog frequently to the dog salon and bathe him only when necessary. Given these Bichons don't lose hair, they're hypoallergenic dogs. This dog doesn't bark that often. Its desire of being part of the group makes it easy for this dog to follow rules, but not everything was always sunshine and rainbows for this animal breed. Its history is full of ups and downs, since it went from being a common dog among the Mediterranean to almost being abandoned. Yep, as you heard it. Sure, you'll be thinking it's impossible someone has the courage to throw a breed as adorable as this one to the street, but history confirms it. It was after the First World War that people got to be interested again in this breed, and it remains so until this day. Now it's an ideal companion dog. It's also perfect for therapy centers and nursing homes. In short, it's the perfect dog breed for those who haven't adopted before or who are looking for an easy to train dog. Living with the Bichon Frise is really easy. It adapts perfectly to the owners. Wouldn't you like to have one of these cute little beings? Number 4. The Toy Poodle. If you're thinking about what your ideal companion pet might be, the best thing for you to do is to keep watching this video, because you'll be amazed with these miniature dogs that in more than one occasion will make you shout out with a word of sweetness. On this occasion, we bring you the Toy Poodle as an excellent candidate. This breed loves people. It's also able to empathize greatly with the mood and emotions of its owners, being very receptive to them. You're still not quite sure though, are you? Well, you'll like to know that the Poodle is one of the most popular dog breeds because of the ease they provide as a companion pet, and for the amusing aesthetics of its curly hair. You've probably seen more than one, and we're sure that you've loved it. Taking the dog to the grooming salon is almost mandatory though, since its hair care is kind of difficult. Unlike the Bichon Frise, this dog won't only need a few brushes a day, but it also needs continuous haircuts. The breed weighs between 4 and 5 kilograms and doesn't grow taller than 30 centimeters. That's a great advantage, right? Sure, you can take it on a long trip in your backpack or purse with no problem. Those who enjoy its company know they're tremendously faithful, familiar, and bring happiness to homes. Sometimes they can even assume an overprotective role that makes them reluctant with strangers. So if you thought that because it was a small dog it couldn't fulfill the role of a guardian for your home, you're totally wrong. This breed has nothing to envy to a big and powerful dog other than size, but it makes up for it in its bark. The Toy Poodle is considered an ideal alternative for people who are familiar with this breed but can't necessarily have a larger one, and those who are no longer able to follow the adventures of such a large dog. In general, people with poodles develop a love for this breed that's long-lasting, so the demands for toy poodles always remain high. Number 3. Bolonka. Have you ever heard about this particular dog breed? If not, we're sure you're going to scream out tenderness when you meet this tiny and lovely species, the Bolonka. This name refers to several dog breeds of the Bichon type, but originally from Russia. They're about 18 to 27 centimeters in height and between 2, 4, or 5 kilograms in weight. Pretty small animals indeed. You can even hold them in one hand. The formation of the Bolonka's body resembles a square with a long fur that has large, wavy curls. The dog is moderately boneless. The Franzukaya Bolonka is white, while the Sitnaya and the Zwetna are black, brown, gray, red, or even wolf gray. The breed is known for its smooth coat, whether it's wavy or curly, in a variety of colors. They have ears that aren't too long or too short. Male Bolonkas have a distinctive beard and mustache that differentiate them from their female counterparts. It's assumed that Bolonka tails have the tip touching the back. Similar to other Bichon breeds, the Bolonkas don't lose their hair, so they're hypoallergenic. They also need daily brushing to help prevent disease. But wait, if you already want to adopt one of these tender animals, you'd be interested to know that its dandruff and saliva get stuck to its fur and they aren't released into the environment. So this cute little animal needs a frequent trimming, brushing, and bathing if you want to keep it better looking and getting rid of dandruff, as well as keeping the smell down. But don't worry, the Setnaya Bolunka is impartial, intelligent, friendly to everyone, and is never shy or shows aggression of any kind. This dog was developed specifically as a companion dog, and it's highly appreciated for its sociable, simple, and affectionate temperament. In short, this is one good pet to adopt. Your Bolunka will enjoy the exuberant games, but won't appreciate any kind of physical abuse during the game. So if you decide to adopt this little dog, you should be careful not to crush it when you're in a round of innocent playing around. They're small, but we can assure you they know how to defend themselves. Number 2, the Pomeranian. Similar to a teddy bear, because of its physical appearance, this dog breed is extremely tender and adorable. Do you usually sleep with this type of toy in your bed? Then we can be sure that you will love this miniature pet, especially because this teddy bear is pretty alive. Also known as the German Midget Spitz, or Lomo of Pomerania, this dog breed of the Spitz family got its name from the central Pomeranian region in East Germany. It's classified as a toy dog because of its small size. The Pomeranian is known precisely for its small size and its easy adaptation to any environment. You don't need a huge home to keep these pets. However, although today it's known as one of the smaller breeds that are part of the group of miniature dogs, Pomeranians were previously a large dog. Yep, we're not joking about this one here. That's why many people are surprised when they appear in old paintings with those who were wealthy owners responding to standards far greater than today. Just in case you didn't know, the Pomeranian descends from European working dogs, and they were also highly valued as a pet for ladies in Roman societies and classical Greece. In that time, they were called the Maltese dog, a name that sometimes left some room for confusion. When it comes to the 20th century, the transformation of this breed was achieved when they stopped performing the work we mentioned earlier. The Pomeranian was then introduced into higher social circles at the same time the work that the breeders were achieving. This is how they got the longed-for reduction of the animal size and its wider variety of colors. The image resembling that of an eternal puppy conquers anyone by itself, and this beautiful furry ball, charming by nature, delights all those who want a small pet. It's distinguished and compact, and it has a temperament that's mostly cheerful, energetic, vital, and original. With a weight ranging between 1.5 and 3.5 kilograms and a height of up to 22 centimeters, it's a long-lived dog whose average life is between 14 and 18 years. The males are usually smaller than females, contrary to what happens in other breeds. Small, robust, and compact, the Pomeranian moves with extraordinary agility. Its beautiful fox head draws attention everywhere it goes. It highlights its pointy ears and its deep dark eyes give it a striking facial expression. Number 1, the Chihuahua. If you've ever wondered what the smallest dog breed in the world is, then you'd like to know we have the answer. It's the famous Chihuahua, which owes its name to the Mexican state of Chihuahua, where it was discovered in the 1850s. This dog has a size ranging between 15 and 23 centimeters, so you could definitely take it on a trip without being discovered at the airport. In addition to being a toy-sized dog, they're also known for their long, straight ears and their short fur. That said, the American Kennel Club acknowledges two varieties of Chihuahua, the long-haired and the short-haired. Many Chihuahuas have very thin hair, but others have very dense and thick hair. The body is usually longer than it is tall. Although breeding standards for this dog don't generally specify a height, they only specify a weight and a description of its general proportions. As a result, the height can vary more than in any other dog breed, but the average is usually the one we mentioned earlier. Despite being miniature dogs, Chihuahuas know how to show their strong character, so don't let their small size fool you. If you think dogs of these breeds are weak and they get sick very easily, you can start taking back your words, especially in the case of the Chihuahua. In fact, they're far from being delicate dogs. They're usually the best types of dogs to have for property. In fact, they're usually very good guard dogs, although you might want to have an Akita or a Bull Terrier to back up the little guy when things get rough.
Alright, top fivers. If you haven't already,